Hi, I'm Lisa Thompson. I'm at the Bryan and Stratton Library in Buffalo, New York. I am reading from Carrie by Stephen King about prom night. The stakes were higher this time, but they still looked exactly the same. Again, 3 counts were taken to make sure. Then Vic Mooney went to the mic again. He paused, a moment relishing the blue feel of tension in the air, and then announced simply, "Tommy and Carrie win by 1 vote. Dead silence for a moment, then applause filled the hall again, some of it not without sultry overtones. Carrie drew in a startling, smothered gasp, and Tom again felt, but for only a second, the weird vertigo in his mind. Carrie, 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 Carrie. That seemed to blank out all thought but the name and image of the strange girl he was with. For a fleeting second, he was literally scared shitless. Something fell to the floor with a clink, and at the same instant the candles between them whiffed out. Then Josie and the Moonglows were playing a rock version of Pomp and Circumstance. The ushers appeared at their table, almost magically. Yet this had been rehearsed mysteriously by Miss Gear, who, according to the rumor, ate slow and clumsy ushers for lunch. The scepter wrapped the aluminum foil with thrust into Tommy's hand. A robe with a lush dog fur collar was thrown over Carrie's shoulder, and they were being led down to the center aisle by a boy and a girl in white blazers. The band blared. The audience applauded. Miss Gear looked vindicated. Tom Russ was grinning profusely. They were ushered up the steps to the apron, led across the throne, and seated. Still, the applause swelled. The sarcasm in it was lost now. It was honest and deep, a little frightening. Carrie was glad to sit down. It was all happening too fast. Her legs were trembling under her, and suddenly, even with the comparatively high neck of her gown, her breasts, dirty pillows, felt dreadfully exposed. The sound of the applause in her ears made her feel woozy, almost punch-drunk. Part of her was actually convinced that all of this was a dream from which she would wake with mixed feelings of loss and relief. Vic boomed into the mic, the king and queen of the 1979 spring ball, Tommy Ross and Carrie White. Still applause, swelling and booming and crackling. Tommy Ross, in the fading moment of his life now, took Carrie's hand and grinned at her, thinking that Susie's intuition had been very right. Somehow she grinned back. Tommy, she was right. And I love her well. I love this one too. This Carrie, she is beautiful and is right, and I love all of them and the light in her eyes. And Carrie, can't see them, the light was too bright. I can't hear them, but I can't see them. The shower, remember the shower, oh mama, it's too high. I think I want to get down. Oh, they are singing, they are laughing, ready to throw things to the point of screaming with laughter. I can't see them, I can't see them. It's all too bright. And the beam above them. Both bands in a sudden, splendid coalition of rock and brass sprung into the school song. The audience rose to its feet and began to sing, still applauding. It was 10:07.